Republic with a mandate to expeditiously resolve the current political impasse in the country. The action was in line with the resolution reached at the end of the extraordinary summit of the ECOWAS held last week in Abuja. The delegation, headed by former Nigerian head of state General Abdulsalami Abubakar, left for Niamey on Thursday following a briefing by President Bola Tinubu in Abuja. The former Nigerian head of state is joined in the delegation by the Sultan of Sokoto Alhaji Mohammed Sahad Abubakar III and the ECOWAS president and the president of the ECOWAS Commission, His Excellency Omar Aliyu Touare.
We are just being given our marching orders to go to Niger and convey the feelings of our heads of states in the ECOWAS region that they are not happy with what has happened, and they gave them an ultimatum that the coup peace should desist from what they are doing and give back power to an elected president. And again, to make sure that this message is sent loud and clear to them.
The president also sent a separate delegation led by Ambassador Babagana Kingibe to engage with the leaders of Libya and Nigeria on the Niger crisis. President Tinubu directed the delegation to engage all stakeholders robustly with a view to do whatever it takes to ensure a conducive and amicable resolution of the situation in Niger.
Of course, this kind of situation requires solidarity. It requires coordination with all parties that could bring that are relevant to the situation. In that regard, as you know, Libya and Algeria are also very important neighbors of Niger. So my mission is to go there with a message from President Tinubu to brief them on the ECOWAS position and solicit their solidarity and cooperation.
Meanwhile, reports reaching us now say the team from the West African Regional Bloc left Niger without meeting the leader of the junta, which seized power in a coup. ECOWAS delegation arrived in the capital Niamey on Thursday, but the sources say they did not meet or did not spend any night there as scheduled, nor met with the coup leader Abdurrahmani Tijani or the post-president Mohamed Bazoum, the team member said. The delegation was led by former Nigerian President Abdulsalami Abubakar. The Nigerian Immigration Service Controller in charge of GBR Special Border Command in Katsina State, Mustafa Sani, has warned Nigerians against traveling to the Niger Republic. This is due to the crisis in that country following the coup d'etat in the country. The West African nation has been hit with sanctions in the wake of the development. He spoke on Thursday in a joint celebration with the Katsina State Command of the NIS to commemorate this service at 60. President Bola Tinubu believes the 2023 presidential election was one of the most credible in the country's history, despite the legal battle between the All Progressives Congress and the opposition parties challenging his victory. The president made the remarks during the National Executive Committee of the party in Abuja.
But let's redirect this party. Let's show the rest of the country that we are a party united for a purpose, and that purpose, development, progress, and prosperity, will not forgive us if we fear of that path. We all know their wishes, but we coast into victory. It is an honorable thing. Yet, we are facing challenges in court, and I say this is one of the most free and fair elections in the history of Nigeria.
A vessel allegedly carrying crude oil, suspected to have been stolen, has been intercepted in the Koko area of Delta State by the Tanita Security Services. The interception happened on Wednesday while the vessel carrying about 8,000 barrels of crude was being escorted by some naval personnel. The Tanita operative said they were met with resistance from the naval boat escorting the vessel, and that the naval commander threatened to deal decisively with them. However, the Navy, in a statement today issued by its Director of Information, Commodore Ayo Vanguard, opposed the notion that the vessel was acting without authorization. The Navy said the vessel was duly approved by the Nigerian Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority to load the liters of fuel. It said in line with the standard operating procedure and to ensure strict compliance with the approval, the Nigerian Navy personnel were deployed on board to monitor the discharge of the products by the vessel at the facility in Bonny. The Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited says it has partnered with the gas company to construct 35 compressed natural gas stations across the country. CNG is a fuel that can be used in place of petrol, diesel, and liquefied petroleum gas. It is used in traditional petrol, internal combustion engine, automobiles, or specifically manufactured vehicles.
Once fully operational, these stations can service our over 200,000 vehicles daily, thereby significantly reducing the cost of automobile fuel to Nigerians and reducing the cost of transportation. The project will be rolled out in phases. The first phase, comprised of 21 CNG stations, will support intra-city transportation and be ready by the first quarter of 2024. While the second phase, comprising 35 CNG stations, will support intercity transportation and will be ready in 2024 also.
And for some foreign stories now, U.S. President Joe Biden on Thursday called for the immediate release of Niger's democratically elected head of state amid an apparent coup there. Biden released a statement on the 63rd anniversary of Niger's independence from its former colonial ruler, warning that West African nation is now facing a grave challenge to its democracy.
To the people of Niger and our relationship with the people of Niger, and we remain diplomatically engaged at the highest levels. That's something that will continue. I will also say that the safety and security of our personnel and of U.S. citizens overseas is our highest priority. We constantly monitor events on the ground and make decisions based on what's appropriate to safeguard our personnel. We're monitoring the situation on the ground and making the decisions we need to ensure their security now, but I don't have any further announcements at this time.
And in sports, Super Falcons have returned to training as they look forward to the round of 16 encounter against England at the ongoing 2023 FIFA Women's World Cup. Randy Waldrum's side booked their spot in the knockout round after a 0-0 draw against Republic of Ireland. The Falcons were granted 2-day rest by the technical crew after the encounter. Nigeria will be up against the Three Lions of England on Monday.
What they did against China, we'll watch the game and we kind of have an idea of how they play, and we're not going to make the same mistake the Chinese made. So we have a game plan we're working on, on how to, take them on and all of that, and hopefully it's going to work to our own favor. Hopefully we'll come out on top on Monday with the game plan we have.
Honestly, I'm just so excited to play them. I obviously know a lot of the players. I grew up playing with a lot of them as well, so I know them more than just teammates, but as friends as well. Obviously, it was like a different point in my life when I was playing for them, so it's almost, for me, it's nice, like two different parts of my life kind of coming together to be able to play this game. It's I'm really looking forward to it.
And that's the Citizen FM News at noon. I am Lawrence Moite. Good afternoon.